Hey guys, and welcome back to Rimworld. So I have to be perfectly honest with you. This is the second time I've tried doing this episode. The first time went horribly wrong. We had a heat wave, and because they were all still sleeping up here, they didn't come down into here in order to cool down, which is something that they normally should do, but that has prompted me to do the first thing I should do this episode, is to move the beds into here. So a big heat wave came anyway, and that wiped pretty much everyone out, and then we got raided. And because there was nobody up and functional at the time, the raiders just plain won. It just rolled over us. There wasn't even any chance to do anything. So, let's get that underway then. We're going to remove all these. Oh dear. Young and Rorax have fallen out of bed. Oh, woe is them. But we'll put some sleeping spots in here now. Right, that should do. Next thing to address is names. I have selected some names. Using good old... What the heck? There. Alright, I accidentally placed a sleeping spot. I have selected some names using the random number generator out of the souls of 83 of you. And we now have a way... It's in the character, isn't it? I always get this wrong. So young, I'm just going to go from left to right at the top. You are now Gustav. Arneving. There you go. Welcome to the crew, Gustav Arneving. Next up we have Ryan Berry. AJ is now Ryan Berry. Pulcrum. It was going to be Toby Cooper. Remember, because of the way that we're doing the naming, you don't really get to choose your gender. Sorry if you don't want to be the gender that you are. You can request that I withdraw your name. That's okay, I guess. But otherwise, you're kind of stuck with it, because otherwise there's just way too much complexity to how we're doing the naming thing, right? So, sorry about that. Wesley, you are now Drop Shots. You are now Churaz. And Scottish, you are now Max Firestorm. There we go. Our awesome crew of peeps. Isn't that fun? So, right, let's get on with it. Last episode we found squidiggles. I always call them squididgies, but they're actually like squidiggles or something. Squidiggles. They were an awesome source of food and leather. But the one thing I did notice when I did do the failed episode is that... or did I do that last episode? I did do that last episode. This should be done forever though. Right, tentacles can be cooked, so we did that on there. Never mind, ignore me. Right, what are we doing this episode though? Everyone's going to bed, because it's very late. But they're going to go to bed here. But the plan for this episode is to set up some power. Because one thing we're going to need is we're going to need temperature control, and we're going to need it fast. Because both desert scenarios... Where am I? Here. Both desert scenarios and jungle scenarios can get very hot very fast, and like I experienced last episode, they can really just ruin your day. So, what we're going to do here as well, I'm going to set out some plywood boards like this. I'll put those there. And then I'm going to make this structure. Wall, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, wall. Cool. That number will make sense in a moment, I assure you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So this is going to be our battery room. And we have some batteries, but we need to wait until that gets built before we do that. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I am back, and I'm just creating a couple of sleeping spots down here and making them medical. And the reason for this is because I don't think people like Rorax will go to a normal bed to get treated for things like asthma, but they do need to be treated. So otherwise they'll get horrible moodlets from being untreated from asthma, and they'll get tired really fast because that's what asthma does. In Rimworld. What the heck? Oh, bedpans. Aha! That's a new part of that mod. I remember this. If the character needs to go to the toilet, they go to the toilet in the medical bed, but we need a dumping stockpile right out in the middle of nowhere. Where should we put it? I reckon we should put it over here. For human waste. Clear all waste. Bedpan and burn barrels. Burn barrels will become quite obvious in a moment. And that's probably another reason why people were getting upset. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Things that I wasn't paying attention to and should have been, considering that we have that mod in. We've got to make sure people have a way to clean themselves. And a way to go to the loo. Which, at the moment, I'm sorry guys, is going to be exposed out in the middle of the stuff. You can't put it on stone, obviously, because if you know anything about a long drop, you need to be able to dig into the ground. Where can people go to the toilet? They can go to the toilet behind here. That's nice. Nice and behind a wall. Private, sort of, for a survival beach colony. How lovely. Ryan, I think that was XAJ, is still doing fishing, which is awesome. Oh, we have a bill problem. Can give job and on job needs method something. I don't know what that means. The game seems to be running fine. Oh dear. Wolf Timber has null pointer inner pawn destroying. Tried to destroy already destroyed thing. Wolf Timber. Ah. Well. We now have a food. Yeah, that's a problem. All our storage is over there, huh? Now that our battery room is built, though, we can now provide space for our batteries without them going boom if it ever rains, because it will rain a lot. Got 4 in here. Something I also noticed in the failed episode was that these are crashed batteries, as you can see down there in the bottom left. And they've only got 20% efficiency. So we will have to replace them with normal batteries at some point. But now we got wash pots, and people are already using them. People are already getting themselves washed up, because it gives them better mood. We haven't got people going poopy doop yet, though. You can see that there's a storage in here, though, and when this is 100%, you need to empty it out and take it to the waste area, like this. And then you've got to set it all on fire. So we got one part of the cooling done. I'm really paranoid about getting another heat wave. I'm just going to make sure that this is all linked up. And these are running purely on batteries now, so we will actually have to organise how we're going to do paper? How we're going to do power in the future. We'll speed things along. Oh, don't look at Max going to the toilet. So rude watching your pawns go toilet. Oh well. But there you go, that's cool. That's the hygiene mod at work. It's fun. I like it. More things to look after for your pawns. To make sure that they're happy and healthy. So was Rorax treated? Yes. Guess that means treated. At some point we'll give Rorax an artificial lung. Or artificial lungs. Oh, food poisoning from berries. We're running out of berries too, so we need to do a thing. This also happened last episode. A lot of this is all foreknowledge. What am I doing, brain? Come on. And all I did last time was I just said harvest everything you possibly can, even if it's healroot. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. That panther is going to be a problem, isn't it? Gustav, you have a club. That's the one I wanted. Where are you, Ryan? Where are you at? You at there. Yeah, I reckon we can... We can't? We are going to deal with the panther, basically. Drop shots, go past, please. Oh, you're gonna use that real up close. There we go. So we got a hurt panther now. May as well just set it for hunting. And someone will kill it. Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Panthers will often attack when harmed. Yeah. That makes sense. So, second doctor, you're gonna do some doctoring. Gustav, what you up to, buddy? You are cooking. Awesome priorities. Shiraz is gonna do the doctoring this time. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, the panther managed to get up. And now it's dead. That works. I'm happy with that. So we should also make sure that we're butchering everything, because I think this one is specifically the fish. Right? So if we cancel you and just say butcher creature and do forever, that should deal, whoa, with everything. Never mind. Something's bugged there. I'll try and sort that out between episodes. We have more panthers. Ryan, you mind dealing with the horrible panther? Please fire at the panther. Fire until dead. There you go. Dealt with. We are Winra. Right, so focusing back on dealing with the power issue. Wind turbines are perfect here because obviously the coast is unbuildable, so we may as well point our wind turbines out into the nothingness. Yeah? So I'm going to build one there and we'll move you across to here and up until you can build. With you, that's here. Up until we can build. Right. That's fun. And then I want to, because even though we're in a survival situation, we shouldn't have to go without some aesthetics, huh? So let's put some nice ground underneath these so they look properly stable where they are. Oh, got a sea snake and some panther skin. So the panthers are getting butchered, which is nice. Did I unforbid? I did unforbid the capybara. Sorry, capybara. I actually wonder, can I look at a capybara's intelligence without having to tame it? Well adapted for steaming jungle. Health records. I don't think I can. What I wanted to do was see what a capybara was capable of without having to tame it, whether or not they could be a hauling army, because a hauling army of capybara would be fantastic, wouldn't they? I think that's pretty good. Got an eclipse. That's actually not so terrible, because we're building wind turbines. And wind is predictably unpredictable, unlike solar flares and so on, so we should be okay. This episode is going a lot smoother than my failed episode 3. Trust me on that. Don't ever want to see that last episode. I could put it up for a laugh though. Oh, we got some pigskin. I guess that comes from capybara. Which is funny because that should actually be rat skin because capybaras are technically a type of rodent. Go figure, right? Hang on. Oh, it's got capybara skin. Where did we get the pig skin from then? Oh, the dead hog. Right, we had a dead hog, didn't we? Yes, we did. We got some meat up here, which people are going to eat raw meat. That's terrible and gross. Stop doing that. Clear all. This is bad, actually. I shouldn't have cleared that. Oh dear, I'll be back. Right, I think I found all of them. What I meant to do was come into raw food, come to meat, and say that. And then say preferred. And that way, the raw meat will be in cooking range at the moment. And not be up here, where people will instead eat it raw. Because we do, of course, want people to actually have cooked meals and not be eating raw food all the time. Rorax, come on. The other reason we wanted power, which we're getting to slowly, is I wanted to put a refrigerator in here to put meals in. Because that's going to be super, super important. Hello, ostrich. Or are you emu? You're an emu. An unknown spaceship crash. Now this happened last time and I want to find a way to prevent these from happening again. Because I didn't actually, when I downloaded the mod, and there didn't seem to be an indication in the mod description that there would be random crash events after the introduction of the introduction of the map. And I kind of don't want that to be a thing. So, I will try and find a way to turn that off, but I haven't found one yet. So we're going to have random crap crashing down. Got a cryo block that crashed, which has pirates in it. No, they can burn. I'm happy with you burning, that's fine. We also have this stuff, which dropped concrete. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, alright. I don't know. And that's it. So the random crashes are very short. Fortunately. Oh gosh, we're gonna have fire problems. We're gonna have major fire problems. Go Ryan, go. Go Chiraz, go. You guys, I believe in you. Probably don't go in back there though, because you might be lit on fire. Don't have much room to run. I'm going to clear the home zone on this. I'm going to try and save those concrete blocks. So that'll be a problem, that will. Where are you going? Just as long as you're not going to try and put out this giant fire of death. I'm happy. Look at that. Concrete slabs are perfectly fine. This is great. So, yay, I guess. Yay. I'm happy with this. This is the other reason. Oh, we got rain. How handy. This is the other reason why I didn't want other random crashes, because they tend to drop valuable stuff. And we already got enough valuable stuff in the beginning, and after a while it could probably seem a little cheap if you can pretty predictably survive the random crashes often. Also, I don't think those are getting built because I don't think we have enough bits and pieces. We've got an escape pod. Who are you? You're a Führer. You are a space broker. You have a chemical interest, abrasive, and a pyromaniac. You're incapable. No, you're just going to be left there, my friend. I don't even need to look at those skill numbers to know that you are not welcome. Yeesh. Alright. Really need to get that stuff moved, though. Got cargo pods. What'd you drop? Uranium. Yeah, alright. I can deal. Traz is gonna cook us some nice fish. Who's got a minor break risk and why? Ryan? What's your problem? Disturbed sleep, shared bedroom, ugly environment. It's hot. Yes, it is hot. You slept on the ground. You have an awful bathroom. That's true. You do have an awful bathroom. But at least it's a bathroom, huh? Unlike last time where I let you guys suffer. And we will improve that, I promise, guys. What'd you make? Tail teeth. I don't know what a tail teeth is. Right. What should we do with all this concrete? So you'll notice now that we should be able to make... Oh, we can't. We can't actually use the slabs yet. I'm impressed. Because we haven't even begun research yet, but let's take a look at research. Oh, it's different. I actually knew this already, but you guys might not have. If you weren't keeping up with things. To get to concrete is somewhere in here. The mod... People who make the mods need to learn this stuff a bit better because a lot of really high-end stuff is all packed down this end when it should actually be over here somewhere, right? I know that concrete was around... There it is, concrete works. We need electric smelting to get concrete works, and I guess we'll need concrete works in order to actually use those concrete slabs we found. So not as OP as I thought. Which I'm not actually mad about. Right. Got some components. Granite blocks. We don't need those because all of this is granite. Did you break down the one that was up here? You did. Aha. Plasteel and components. Alright. Good. I think it's the components we needed, or was it the steel? Might have been the steel. Yeah, it looks like it's the steel we needed to finish those. Alright, it's morning and I realised something that I didn't set up because I was being very too micromanagey here when I was making the squiddiggle food thingy. Is that I should actually just be doing this, right? Use all meat and vegetables that you can to make as many simple meals as you can, guys. Just do it. And the other thing that I should do in here is I should actually put that hysteresis thing that I was talking about to use. Pause on completion. Oh. Turns out that doesn't work with... Oh, is it because I did do forever? Yeah. This recipe cannot have a target count because it has multiple or unpredictable products. I'm at the wrong spot. You need to be do until we have that, and then we need to put you up to 30. 32 will do. And then we do pause on completion and resume on low stock. I'm going to say you're going to be... Does that just see? Yeah, it does. Alright. you're going to resume on 10. So you're going to go until 30, then it's going to pause, and then once food becomes 10, you'll go and start cooking again. Awesome. That's how that's going to work. Do we have a manager's desk yet? No. Started building a manager's desk. This is for another thing that we're going to do. Ooh, someone's going to get an oyster. 10 people are going to get oysters, actually. This is like chocolate. It's joy food, which is pretty neat. That should actually help us quite a lot. Who's got a major break risk and why? Gustav? What's up, my dude? Your sister Muse died? When did she die? Did she die during the crash and I just didn't notice? Otherwise, it's stuff that we can't really deal with at the moment. But we do have wind power. So, let's hook that up. Let's hook that up. I'm going to run you straight up like this. And you across like that. So once that power gets in, we won't be on purely battery, which is running low and fast. Right, now we can manage people. So we're going to come into here immediately, and we're going to say go unrestricted logging until we have 250 logs. Alright, let's just do that manually then. 250. Great. Manage. Now, without me having to assign trees specifically, peeps should just go cut trees. Which is nice. I approve. We've got some serious storage issues here, and I think what I might do temporarily... This room is getting very full with things that I don't want it to be full with. We're all raw vegetarian. Should grab the potatoes and rice from over here. Yep. Looks like that's working. Cool. So it'll have some storage for that food, and then... because the absolute next priority is to build a kitchen, right? Who's got minor? Gustav? That's good. You're up to minor now instead of major. I like it. Alright, it is morning. Gustav is already preparing meals, which is nice. And people are actually going and grabbing them, which is even better. Because I think we had a situation where we were storing some meals up here. And people weren't going and getting them because the raw food was much closer. And people are finding time to go harvest. Isn't that nice? Who was fighting? I heard you fighting and I don't see another panther. How much wood do we have? 328. That would be why no one's doing any wood cutting. So, I think the last thing I want to do for the episode is to prevent animals from eating our stuff. Put a fence around this. And that's a 5, 6, 7 gap up there. Alright. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 gap. Right. Like that. Cool. And we will put a gate here because we can't, because there's a tree there. Actually, it's because there's blueprints here. And this one, and this one. We'll put a long gate there and a vertical gate here and here. Cool. I assume there's two different gates just because of the way that doors work in Rimworld. It's not so simple as to just have the same image if the image is vastly different, because I think what the game does when you put a door in a vertical or a horizontal space, it just literally rotates the image, right? It doesn't actually choose a different image, it just rotates the same one. But now we've got a nice fenced off garden. Who's got a major one? Rorax, why are you majorly upset? You ate raw food, you had disturbed sleep, ugly, grimy. Well, go clean yourself for one. There you go. You're hot, you're in a little pain, you're feeling bad, you ate without a table, you're uncomfortable. Impressive barrack. Yes, it is impressive. Got lots of minor break risks. However, with our cute little settlement and everybody at the brink of falling apart, I think we're going to have to leave it there, guys. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.